Do you have a ruler with you, Vincent?
Oh, yes, I know.
Azalea, do you have a ruler? You need a ruler?
Ruler. Oh, yeah, it's in. Okay.
Okay. Do you have a ruler now, Azalea? Okay.
So what are we doing?
Okay, so I decided that we are going to replay the combination game that I gave you yesterday. They're going to be the same combinations, and I'm hoping that you're going to be able to answer them a little more quickly than you did yesterday. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yep. I am ready.
Okay, here we go. 9 plus 4.
Oh, I thought it was
9 plus 4.
14.
No.
13.
13. 12 minus 4.
12. 8.
Yes.
So,
Okay, Albert, you're gonna answer these questions. They're the same combinations from yesterday. See if you can be a little faster today. 16 minus 9.
7.
Yes, that took a long time. 8 plus 7.
17.
No. Yes, 15. 14 minus 5.
13 minus 10. 9. What was it?
14 minus 5.
13 minus 5 is
14 minus 5.
13.
14.
Oh, 14. 9.
Yes. 11 minus 4.
7. 7.
All right, hold on a minute. Okay, Vincent, you shouldn't be playing with your ruler. 5 plus 8.
13.
13 minus 7. 6. 14 minus 6.
8.
Who said that? Vincent?
Yeah.
Okay, Vincent is our winner. Okay, practice those math facts. Okay, I am going to call out. I'm not going to show them. I'm going to call out the multiplication. Okay, let's do a quick review. If when 0 is a factor, the product equals 0. When 1 is a factor, the product is the other factor. When 10 is a factor, you want to look at the other number and but put a 0 with it to change what the number is. And then, what happens when you multiply with a 5? When 5 is a factor, you think about the minutes on the clock.
Oh, yeah.
What number on the clock stands for 20?
8.
4.
Wow.
What number on the clock stands for 10?
55.
The 2. Remember?
4.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, 60. So if it's, let's see, if it's 2 times, oh wait, I think I was talking about division for that. Okay, so what number does the 10 represent? How many minutes? 50. So 50 divided by 5 equals 10. How many minutes does the 8 represent on the clock? 40. So 40 divided by 5 equals 8. Do you get it?
Yes.
How many minutes does the 5 represent? 25. So 25 divided by 5 equals 5. Very good. Okay, so then the opposite is true for the multiplication. Now these don't have the 5s in it yet. Okay, so these are 1s, 0s, and I think it's time to get out the next group. All right, ready? 1 times 10.
1.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I will flash. It might be easier. Whoops. Okay, ready? 30. 0. Look, here's an automatic clue. If you see a 0, 0 is the answer.
80. 50. 90. 3. 6. 9. 1. 120.
120.
60. 40. 11. 100. 0.
0.
20. 111.
110. 110 is 110.
70. 5. 12. 2.
Okay? Now, let's do a review with division. Remember, if it's divided by 1, it's the other number for the answer. Okay, actually, these would all be. And then if it's divided by, remember, if it's divided by 10, you take off the 0, right? Okay, here we go.
2. 10. 10.
Good. Divided by 10, take off the 0. Good. Divided by 10, take off the 0.
6. 11. 4. 9. 1. 11.
They're sticking.
5. 4. 5.
5.
2. 9. 3.
All right, very good. Okay, now don't forget about your addition and subtraction facts, especially the higher families, the 14, the 15, the 16, 17, 18. Okay? You need practice, practice, practice. Albert, what does perimeter mean? Find the perimeter of the triangle. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. What does that mean? Azalea, do you remember? Vincent.
How many? How many? How much the size
Right. So you would measure the sides, right? You measure the sides of the shape, and then you add together all the numbers. So look here. Look here. I'm going to put it on the board. Okay. Let me see. They're going to. All right, actually, you don't have to do any on your worksheet today, but I want to make sure that you remember. Okay, so let's say.
Why?
Oh, Albert,
Yeah.
do you realize that when you yell, that everybody hears you? Okay, try not to do that. Okay, so let's say we're measuring our rectangle, and we measure this side is 6 inches. We measured this side, it's 3 inches. We know that in these shapes, the opposite sides are going to be the same. So if this side is 6 inches, so is this side. And if the short side is 3 inches, so is the other short side. And then we have to add all the numbers together. But we can group them first. We know that the doubles are easy. What is 6 plus 6? 12. What is 3 plus 3? 6. So I think I don't know if you can see this, but 12 plus 6 equals? 18. Right, 2 plus 6 equals 8, and 1 plus nothing equals 1. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 18 inches. 18 inches. Okay? So perimeter, it just add together all the measures for all the sides. Okay, so on your worksheets today, you are doing a lot of different things. Just read those directions, follow the directions. The newest thing that we see today is figuring out how many quarters and dimes and nickels and pennies are in a certain amount. Okay, that becomes important. Vincent, what's going on? Okay, so if we don't need our rulers right now, they should be down on our desks or the table or whatever. Okay, do you have your work paper with you right now? Let's look at page 260. The one that looks like this. Okay, once again, if you follow along on this calendar, you're going to know what page numbers to have ready for that day. Okay, so for today, you should know to have phonics and language papers, 259, 260, math papers, 259, 260, spelling is on list 24. Your writing, you need to have page 131 ready. Your reading pages, you'll know what pages we're going to read together because everything is where, Vincent? On this paper. Okay, very good. Good, Albert. Okay. Are you there? Do you have your math paper now?
Wait, not yet.
Okay, so
I have mine.
we're trying to figure out how many dollar bills and how many coins are in the amount $7.43. Okay? Now, we want to make sure that we are using the least amount of coins and bills as possible. So with $7, how do I get $7? Could I have 7 $1 bills to equal $7?
No. Yes.
Yes, but is there an easier, faster way to get $7?
Yes.
How?
Like 5, then 2 1.
Very good. If you have
Or $5
one
and
$5 bill and 2 $1 bills, that's only 3 bills. That's three pieces of money is less than 7 pieces of money when you have 7 $1 bills. Even though they are the same amount, we want to use what is the less number of monies. Okay? So for $7, we need one $5 bill for $5 and then 2 bills. I mean, 2 $1 bills, because 5 plus 2 equals 7.
7.
Okay, now when we count up to the cents amount, we start with quarters. Okay, because we want to use the least number of coins as possible. So if we count 1 quarter, how many cents is that? We want 43 cents. So 1 quarter is how much money?
It's 25 cents.
Okay. What if I said 2 quarters?
50 cents.
Okay, 50 cents is too much, right? Because I only want how many cents? 43. So that means I only need 1 quarter. Then I'm going to try to figure out how many dimes go with my quarter. So I have to count from the amount that I had with that, whatever I said for how many coins. So I said I needed 1 quarter because 2 quarters takes me over and above how many cents I need. So with 1 quarter at 25 cents, 1 dime takes me to how much? Along with my quarter.
2.
No, 1 quarter is already 25 cents.
1.
How many cents will I have if I add in a dime to that?
1. 10.
If I listen carefully, 1 quarter gives me 25 cents. When I add a dime, how many cents will I
35.
have? That's right, 35 cents. What if I put in a second dime? How many cents will I have?
45.
Right. How many cents am I looking for? 43 cents, which means 2 dimes is too much. That's how I know I only need 1 dime. So far, I have 1 quarter and 1 dime. That got me to 35 cents. The second dime took me over and above. So now we move on to the next coin, which is the what? The nickel. So if I have 35 cents, how much do I get when I add a nickel?
40 cents.
Correct. And then I need 43 cents. Would I use another nickel?
No.
What would I do? How do I go from 40 to 43 cents?
Add
3 pennies. 3 pennies. Okay, number 2, listen to the story problem, okay? In Acadia National Park, visitors can take a horse-drawn carriage ride. The carriage driver took 9 passengers on a carriage ride Tuesday morning. On Tuesday afternoon, he took 5 passengers. Wednesday, he had 4 passengers on his carriage. How many passengers did the carriage driver take altogether? Okay, so this is what we call a listening skills story problem. It is a listening skills problem because you have to listen. I don't think you were listening very well as I read through that problem. So I'm going to read through it again. As you listen to me read, you're going to hear numbers, okay? See the little workspace box on your worksheet? That's where you want to jot your numbers down. Albert, workbook page 259 and 260.
Oh!
Okay, Albert, this will let you know every day what page numbers to have ready, because we don't have time to sit and wait for everybody to find their papers. Okay, so see this box? I'm going to cover up the answers. But you see how there's that work box right there?
Yeah.
That's where that's the space that you're using to jot down things that you hear because you're listening as I read the story problem. Here we go. In Acadia National Park, visitors can take a horse-drawn carriage ride. The carriage driver took 9 passengers on a carriage ride. Ooh, what did you hear? 9. What should you do with the number 9? Write it in the box. On Tuesday afternoon, he took 5 passengers. Oh, what did you hear?
5.
What should you do? Put it in the box. Wednesday, he had 4 passengers on his carriage. Oh, what did you hear? 4. So right now you have a 9, a 5, and a 4. How many passengers did the carriage driver take all together? Did you hear a clue word? Did you hear a clue word? What's the clue word you heard? All together. What does that clue tell you to do with the numbers? Add them together. So what answer did you get when you added the 9, the 5, and the 4 all together?
9.
No, that's incorrect. 18. So that is your answer. 18 passengers. So remember, you figure it out in the box. Look, figure it out in the box. And then make sure that you fill it in the blank. Did you find it, Albert?
Yeah, it's paper.
Is it page 259 and 260? Yeah. Okay. You also are doing measures. How many feet is in 1 yard?
3.
Good. How many inches is in 1 yard?
12.
36. How many centimeters are in 1 meter?
100.
100. Good. And how many inches are in 1 foot?
12.
That's right. Okay. Look down at number 5 for a minute. You're going to see 2 as a factor. So when a number is multiplied with a 2, That means you just double the other number. You already know your number, doubles, remember? 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 3 plus 3 equals 6. So what is 11 times 2? 11 times 2 means 11 plus 11.
22.
Good. Let's move to another one. I see 9 times 2. What does that mean? 9 plus 9.
9 plus 9.
And that equals?
18.
Good. So then 9 times 2 equals 18. I see 12 times 2. What does that mean?
12 plus 12.
Good. And what's 12 plus 12?
24. 24.
Good. So that means 12 times 2 equals 24. All right, very good. I'm going to end our meeting. You're going to continue working on seat work. I'll see you in half an hour. Goodbye.
Goodbye.